Hey guys, happy Spooky Sunday. Here's a new Spooky Sunday video. I just got back from Drama Fest the other day, and yeah, I've not had the time to change out my clothes yet because I went to bed right when I got home because I was slumped. But so I'm gonna tell you guys a scary story that my family experienced. So once upon a time, we, like me and my sister, we lived in a house with this family because they were so nice and they were like our family, like they were close. So we moved in with them. And my sister told me the story 4 years ago when I was like, I'm 15 now. So guys, 1 second, let me get the math right. So I would have been 11. But I was just on call with her literally right before, and I was like, oh my god, I need to make a Spooky Sunday video. So she was like, oh, can you tell this story? And I'm like, yes, I'm out of ideas. So she told me the story again. So it all started with like this girl that we lived with. We cannot drop names due to personal reasons, family reasons, and novel reasons of the novel I'm writing. But this girl, she said that in her dreams and in her imagination, she was constantly seeing these figures. Okay, I'm gonna use names because like if I keep saying this girl and then this girl, you guys will get hella confused and even I will get confused. So we know these people by the girl who saw it in her dreams was Auntie. The other girl who saw it in her dreams, no, not the other girl who did not see it in her dreams, she will be our cousin because that's what we know them as growing up. So Auntie, she said that she did a lot of she had dreams. She saw this guy a lot. She could look at the window into the graveyard because the house was across the street from the graveyard, and she could just see him standing. So one time, Mimi, the adult that we were living with, like the older adult, she saw our cousin's notebook. And our cousin, she was not really the drawing type, okay? Like, she could have been. Okay, I did not really, know her. I wasn't at her house much until I moved in with her. But, again, we barely seen each other. I did not remember her being the drawing type. I've never seen her. So when I found out the story, I was like, oh my god, this is actually scary. Mimi found our cousin's sketchbook, and she saw the same figure that Auntie was seeing. Because Auntie described it very well. And then Auntie looked at the figure and she was like, yes, that's the figure. Okay, and I don't even know what happens next. There's a lot of paranormal stuff in that house. And honestly, it was scary. The house got burned down, but it was scary. And another story, because this video is 3 minutes, so it's 3 minutes, I just hit the 3 minute mark, but I'm gonna tell you guys a story now, a new one. Because this is involved with the same thing. So same thing, a different cousin, but same Mimi, but different cousin. Okay, so this is a story about our littler cousin. So our littler cousin, she said that she had a very imaginary friend named Flower. Okay, and she had talked to this Flower girl for years. Okay, I think she stopped talking to her at 9 years old, and she was talking to it since she was about 5, I'd like to say. So she talked to it a lot, this thing, okay, and I swear to God, she should talk to me with Flower. Okay, she talked about me to Flower. Flower, once I find you, Flower, I swear to God, once I find you, you are getting holy water. I'm joking, please don't come at me, Flower. But, so, yeah. So it turns out, I told Mimi, because I was hurt, because I being a 10 to 9-year-old, I was upset because, why is this little girl shit talking me to a person who hasn't been there? So I told Mimi, and Mimi's like, wait, what was her name? And I'm like, Flower! What a weird name. And she's like, John, Flower was the name of the neighbor's daughter that died years ago, even before little cousin knew. And I'm like, no, because I did not believe it. But the whole family was shocked, okay? And then we got called to a family meeting. Little cousin wasn't there, but uncle was there, Grumpy was there, Mimi was there, Auntie was there, Nessa was there, other cousin was there. Nessa's my sister, by the way. She filled me in. But I wasn't she described all of us. Flower is isn't an imaginary friend. That there is a chance that there's some poltergeist shit going on and she is speaking to a ghost. Okay, and again, the house is across the graveyard, so What's the odds of it not happening? Okay, I'm not surprised. Because my sister says she saw some weird shit in that house too, like a fucking tall ass bride. But that is a story for another day because I'm not getting into that because I hate editing long ass videos. So thank you. Happy Spooky Sunday. And Tea Time Tuesday will hopefully continue. Okay, hopefully continue on Tuesday because I'm not sure if I'm busy on Tuesday like I was last week, like prepping for Drama Fest and stuff. But yeah, and I'm gonna just explain a lot of tea. So no spoilers. Come back for Tuesday.